If there is someone who's listening to this episode right now who is, say, I run a small SME, I hear you that I do want to support my human beings at work, I don't have much budget, I'm not sure I have much skill, what would be a very simple, doable thing that you would propose they do just to elevate, and that would already elevate some safety or well-being in their team?
I think one of the things we do very regularly is check-in.
Okay.
At the start of our meeting, we will always have check-in. It's like, what's going on for you? You know, are there things that you're struggling with? There are times where the meeting become the check-in. And we are okay with that. Yeah, because if it's something that is bothering us staff that much,
Yes.
we think it's worth investing the time to talk through and find a way to support the staff. Yeah, so that's one way we do it. We do check-in. And then we do train our staff to get used to understand that what they do have an impact on other people. Meaning if you disappeared for 3 days in comms, it affect other people.
Yeah.
Yeah, then we get them to get used to saying things like, hey, I'm not in a good space.
Right.
Yeah, I'm struggling with something. Then we ask them, make requests, right? Like request that, hey, can I take a day off?
Yes.
Can I have a 6 hours no WhatsApp time so I can be with myself? So my staff are used to making requests like this, but it didn't happen instantly.
Yes.
Because the staff will be worried that if I say this, do I consider not performing as well as someone that can stay in comms regularly? Yeah, so we make it very clear to them that you're not evaluated by how regularly you can do that. We are just evaluating, can you do your work? Right? Yeah, and the staff are very used to saying things like this because I will do the same thing. You know, I'll tell the staff, hey, it's too much for me. I need to drop the comms. I need to be away for 2 days, just be with myself to take care of myself. So these are simple things. It's not really complicated things. Then the question is, if the staff go away that 2 days, right, what does that mean to the company? Yeah, what we generally find that when people take that break and when they come back, they're a lot more ready.
Yes.
Yeah, so they become more productive.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we must be mindful that the end state is not about we wanting them to be productive. The end state is, I'm supporting you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's become dangerous when the end state is, I give you 2 days and I expect you to be more productive.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that is the danger of it.
I think that's a provocative question, I think, for any leader or HR professional to ask themselves, like, when we support each other at work, is it about, I just want to get you back to maximum productivity?
Utilitarian.
Yeah. Or is it, I do want to get you to a state of, you are not just productive enough, you are also in a better state of wholesomeness or health, whether that is your emotional, psychological health or your relationship health. Yeah. And I can already hear some people's struggle and pushback of like, why is that my responsibility? Yeah. And how would you answer that?
I think you go back to basic principle about how you hire. Like what I said, do you hire a staff or you hire a person? Yeah. And do you see that as a very transactional thing or do you see that as a developmental thing? Yeah. Because if you see it as a developmental thing, you are in for the long run. You're not in for, okay, I'm getting you in 2 years and then let's see what happens.
Yeah.
You're in for 5 years, 10 years, right? Then how do I then develop you to the level where you are a bit more wholesome, more whole as a person, that you can actually perform a lot better. Yeah, but that take a commitment to development.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a leadership choice that all leaders need to make about what they think is important. Yeah.
I want to ask you, have you also seen in the system that there is more willingness to learn about psych safety than there is about supporting mental well-being?
My concern is most systems go into site safety because they want better productivity. That's my concern. Because when that is what the system is looking for, then at the end, they are just measuring performance. Then they will say that, site safety didn't provide at the speed of performance that I'm looking for.
Therefore, site safety is not
it's not
Not worth
it's
looking
not
at.
worth looking at.